Hey guys, Papa Dan here. How's everybody doing today? I got a completed build to show you. But before I do, just wanted to go over something real quick with you. Something exciting that happened earlier this week. And that is on Facebook. Back in September, I believe it was, of last year, I had posted the diorama that I made from my brother's picture of the old barn find that he had, the 50 Ford in a barn. I had posted that to a Facebook page called Roadside Relic Dioramas, and this past week they chose that and I just messed it up. Let's try that again. This past week they chose that as their banner pick. So that's pretty cool. I was really humbled by that. That's really cool, and I'd like to thank Ellen Shaver for that. And the reason I covered up the bottom of the page here is because I didn't know if I had permission to show the rest of that on video or not, so just to be on the safe side. But if you guys haven't checked out that Facebook page yet, check that out. It's a good page. Lots of inspiration on that page. Roadside Relic Dioramas is the name of the page. And a lot of good people. A lot of good people. A lot of good builders. And like I said, lots of good inspiration. So, anyways. Now, which one do you think you've all been waiting for? Everybody's been wanting to see it completed. Which one do you think it is? Could it be the little miniatures that I was doing? Nah. Could it be the fire build that I was doing? No way. Not this quick. How about the USS Arizona? Yep, I finally got it done. So let me mess with my lights here a little bit. I've got it set up here on the bench, and I'll get the camera turned around and I'll take you on a tour of it, because there's some changes. I know I told you guys all about not being able to get the plastic anymore, the plexiglass that I was hoping to be able to get. Well, so I made some changes to it, and let's run it up the flagpole and see if anybody salutes it. Alright, tell me if you like it or not. Alright, so hold on, I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. And I'm really hoping this video comes out, because I'm still getting some shadows here that I was trying to eliminate. But there's just a little sign holder that I made for it. That is the actual sign as you go into the Arizona Memorial Park in Pearl Harbor. That's the sign that greets you. So I kind of made that, and I'll be displaying that when I show this model at the shows. I'll be having that with it. So, and here we go. Kind of back up and give you an overall view of it here first. Now, one thing, well, a couple of things different from my last update that you'll notice right off the bat is, one, I know I had been talking all along about tinting the plexiglass to make it look more like the real water there at Pearl Harbor, kind of tinting it a bluish green. But I decided not to do that. And the reason is, had I tinted this, you would not have been able to see the ship at all from up above here, from above the surface of the water. And right now I feel, I'm really happy with the way the water came out. I hope it's coming out in the video, but it kind of gives you that blurred look that you would have of it. Like you were looking through water at it. And then another thing that I did differently is, I know I had said I was going to totally encase this in plexiglass, and I was going to even have the sides painted to look like glass so that you could see the water, or see the ship. Well, when I decided not to tint the plexiglass, I also decided to leave the sides open. So it's open all the way around, all four sides are opened. So you can kind of see below the water level, below the water line, below the water level, and see the ship. And again, this is looking awfully dark from my side, so from my viewfinder here, so I'm really hoping that this turns out and it's not as dark as what it looks. But there's the one gun turret, which is the only thing still above the water line on the real 1-to-1 ship. I'll get the sign out of the way here. And I did add some more sand to the bottom of it, so that it looks like it's more settled into the sand instead of sitting on top of the sand like it was in my last update. And then one other thing that I'm kind of really happy with the way it turned out, going back up to the memorial building here, which, as you guys all know, I scratch built that, is the flag. And I've actually got the flag on rope attached to the bottom and the top of the flagpole, and you can actually see it moving in the breeze here in my room, because I got my fan running, which I thought was a pretty cool effect. And I do have the flag at half-mast, and I did that purposely in honor of all of the lives that were lost at Pearl Harbor, all the sailors and Marines, and since Pearl Harbor also, all of our veterans. So I decided to put the flag at half-mast in honor of them. Kind of gives you an idea of the water sculpting there. And the way I did the water is, that's just a plain piece of plexiglass, just clear plexiglass, and I used clear acrylic caulk, just like I did for the Titanic, and just put that on there in a thin layer, and then just kind of beat it with a spoon to get the choppiness, the waves in the water. And then it starts cloudy, milky looking, and then as it dries it clears up. At the end of this, I will post some pictures from the start to the finish here, and then you'll see what I mean. But there's a shot from the other end there. So anyways, that's it. It's finally done, and now we can move on full steam ahead with the firefighter's diorama, which is next on my bench. Actually, it's already been on my bench. I've started on it, and hopefully later this week I will have an update, if not maybe a couple of updates on it. We'll back out one more time. And it is completed. So now we can take the box art here that I cut off of the box, and we can go up here to my wall of completed builds, and we'll put the Arizona right next to Titanic there. So that one is now officially done and added to the list of all the completed builds. So once again, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to all my subscribers, and thank you for being patient and waiting for this build to be completed. I know it was a long time coming, but it's finally done. So thanks again everybody, and we'll be talking to you soon. Bye.